unplug that. Good evening, Good evening, everyone. I don't know why my mic just maxed out there. Kitty on my lap, maybe it knocked it off. Anyway, we need to do a little.
Hey, it's Motorbomb Virginia.
Edit sound. We're gonna get a new sound clip. Yeah, let's see if this one works.
It's Motorbomb Virginia.
There we go. I like that one better.
It's Motorbomb Virginia.
Now my soundboard is at -10. I'm at -13. Maybe I'll max it back out again. Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. Hey, Giuliano Hariente, how you doing tonight? I don't have my camera hooked up. I got to get my camera hooked up. Good to see you tonight, ma'am. Hope you're having a sick title and idea. Thank you. I have this air compressor that I got from the dump, and the compressor part is really good, but when I went to test it, wow, why did my mic just max out right there? How's the audio? Is it really bad? Usually people, you would say, you'd let me know, Giuliano, if the mic was bad, but I've got this stupid cat running all over the shop right now. I heard a mouse, so I went and grabbed this cat from outside. A wild cat. And it immediately started purring, and it won't do anything with the mouse. I'm trying to get a camera hooked up. I'm really not set up. All right. Here, move, kitty. So I'm going to go dig that air compressor out quick and see what it's going to take to actually do that. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on with my camera situation here. Let's see here. I'll try this. Yep, not working. I just plugged it in. Oh. Last try. Thanks for joining, Giuliano. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Pretty low-key night here. I don't have much energy. Okay, we're going to try this again. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to turn on a different camera. I don't see it. Where did you go? Come on. This would be like the first thing that make people want to click off. Shit show. Yeah, we're just going to delete it. And we'll add a new source. What do you use for streaming? Do you use a PC, Giuliano, or your phone? Video capture. Whoa. That doesn't scare you. I don't know what the heck would. Holy cow, what's it in, like 180p? There we go, that helps. Wow. That's really bright. That's better. All right, good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. I'm going to put on some tunes. Get that going here in just a second. Going to be a whole nother deal. The goal is to have all this done prior to starting the live stream, but you know, and then the light goes out. That cat is going to take down my curtains. I just know it is. I'll have to get you a intro, Giuliano. I've got intros for people that I'm working on, so when they join, I can be like, Giuliano Ariente is in the house. Or I could be like, oh my gosh, it's Motobomb.
It's Motobomb Virginia.
All right. Music. And then that'll motivate me enough to get out of this chair. Go over. And then we can put the air compressor. Oh, Giuliano's not here. Nobody's here right now. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to do this. It's going to be motivation. We're going to get her done. Some of these are in here twice, though. I don't want to. Okay, ear alert, ear alert, ear alert. I don't know how loud it'll be. Okay. All right, for me. Let's see what it's like for y'all. For all y'all on that side of the world. Let me close CapCut here. That'll help the old computer breathe a little better, eh? I would assume. That out. And we'll check that. We'll go back to here. All right, let's go over and dig this thing out. Oh my God, I don't want to. I have to. I got to get this place cleaned up. We've got so many bikes we could bring in here. And, oh, I have it muted. There we go. I'll put the. Oh, here's the little kitty. Oops. Hello, everyone. That's a nice looking cat, eh? Got some purring. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go launch. I was gonna say launch it. I'm gonna go set the cat outside. I wouldn't launch it. Oh, I just tapped on my leg with the music and the cat just jumped right back up on me. Maybe it ought to go catch that mouse, huh? You little rat. Go catch the mousey. Bubbles would be proud. Anyway, I'm gonna go get that air compressor out. Geez, what are we in, like a techno beat zone here? We're gonna skip right on past this puppy. And that one. This one's okay. It's pretty repetitive, but it is what it is. Okay, little kitty, you gotta go outside. Yep, see, I can't even barely make it through here. And oh, what the heck is that? Jesus. There's an animal here. What is it? Oh, it's a sister. Hey, don't you come in. Stay out there. That was a possum. For a raking. Could have been one of them rakins. Alright, so excuse me, so everybody's not just staring at me. Try to get some of the stuff moved. It's like an avalanche of shit. Weed whackers. I'm gonna just put this over here to Rob's pile because his son Austin mentioned that he needed a weed whacker. So I said, I've got 4 for you. That way you got parts and spares. But I don't, yeah, I have 4 Troy built I'll give him. Hopefully that's cool. Let's see here. Oh, this was gonna be my piston tree. Jesus. So it's like a metal tree out of re-rod, and I was gonna hang a piston on each branch. So I throw it or keep it? Good idea or stupid? What do we got here? Excuse me. Oh, this was an air valve that broke off of a Tau 4-wheeler. I just welded the port shut. So we're gonna shit can this one. We got some art paper. Ooh, look at this. What are the odds? Okay, I found this in the dumpster. Ready? Oh, it worked forever. It's got a camera and you can charge it with this port. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to mess with. Well, we're never gonna get to this air compressor. Some paper. Instruction paper. Chunk of sound deadening foam. We can make that go away. We're cleaning out. Oh, here you go. Nice pressure washer wand. Hose. Adjustable tip. Never know when you might need a spare one. Sometimes you nick the exhaust. A lot of times the pressure washer pump or engine takes a crap and they throw the whole thing away. So this is a decent car cover. I need a decent car for it. There's that. I don't know why a shovel would be wedged up there, but we got a new dustpan. An empty box. This is good and bad. Look at that little gem. An eager beaver, they call it. Reminds me of one of my old girlfriends. Actually, this one I'm going to keep because I've got another McCullough. It's actually a McCullough knockoff, or it is a McCullough because here's the exact same thing. Weed eater, eager beaver, but no sticker. Identical castings and everything. A lot of that stuff gets traded around. Here's a chunk of heat shielding that rotted off of a car, I'm sure. I don't know why I would keep it, so we're gonna make it go bye-bye. We've got a big pile of crap. So my idea is to not hurt any of this stuff. I eventually want to cut this off, but I don't know, maybe I will, since it's just some 4 spot welds. For some reason I thought it was welded all along the welds there, but since it's just 4 little spot welds, but I don't know. We'll see how much work it is. We'll go from there. AI generated thumbnail. We got some speaker amps here we need to test or trash. Junior's always talking about stereos and subsystems and what kind of music is on now. Ooh, some rainforest flute. No, we're in the
Hey, it's Frogzilla.
Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit.
Hey, it's Frogzilla.
Hey Frog, how you doing tonight, man? Hope you're having a good night. Man Rule says never throw it away. You might need it someday. Oh my gosh, Frog. Yeah, Man Rule. Look at what the Man Rule gets you. Shit-a-lanch. Like Bubbles would say, a liquor lanch. Jesus, Ricky. Your dad's got a liquor lanch in that shed. He opens the shed and all the bottles come just falling out. The whole shed is just chock full of his empties. That's literally what this looks like. No different. No different. So good. Hope you're, yes, awesome. Good to see you. Say hi to Lolly. We're gonna check into the Mythical channel soon a little bit more. I'm just so busy lately, and you know, we put our attention where we can when we can, but I've got an orb video I want to share with you. I'll have to get it on the computer, and then we'll email it to you, or I'll put it to the Google Drives, or I'll even just put it. Oh, hi Lolly, how are you tonight? Would you like your intro in a female or male voice? Because I've got some ideas for you, and since you're in the chat, I might as well get some input. I know you would be happy with whatever I would come up with, but figured, hey, every person I've made an intro for, and Angel Face too. Angel's like the original, I believe, like the #1 person that was ever in, I don't want to say #1, the first female moto rider. You know, so I don't know what to do for her either, and she's, I believe, she could be a list. I don't want to say of what, like, she lives in Canada, but I think she's Mexican. So I don't know. Female, of course. LOL. That would be great. Cool. Okay, because I've got some. You know, I mean, I'm a guy, and I want to introduce you, but I think it'd be kind of fun and different if not so much fun and different, but more. Boy, look at the pixelation. Personable from the heart. That's where I want it to come from. But yeah, okay, cool. expect that in the near future. Maybe not the next live stream because I've made a few promises lately that I've been really having a hard time keeping, and that's one thing I don't do is make a promise I can't keep. So I don't ever make promises. Oh, yep, cool. I figured you wouldn't care. So, I mean, but since you do have input, now I know that, then that'll make it just a little bit better.
Success.
And for now, I can just be like, I am just so happy that Folly's here. Oh, all right. I need to get back over here, and I saw a few chats pop up. Thank you two for being here. I really appreciate you two. Would love to get to Indiana and see you guys sometime. I've got an idea that I'm conjuring up in my head, and I don't want to. I might talk to Keyfob about it tomorrow. So he might be interested in a bike I have, but he's got so much going on right now with the new land purchase and the sheds and housing and land, but he mentioned that he might be interested in the Ninja, and I thought, it'd be cool to take a road trip because my mom has a place in Florida. So like we could see a lot. We could stop at you guys first. Awesome. Gummies? Yes, gummies or yummies. Okay, I'll take both. Gummies or yummies. I'm yeah, Indiana, Alabama, Virginia, like all y'all are in that. Like it's just connect the dots, I would think. Coming from the north, just connect the dots and say hi to everybody. And I am in need of a road trip. My son, it's been 8 years since we've been on any kind of a getaway type of a trip. So that would be awesome. Oh, well, when I go through Illinois, to bring you a little treat if that's what if just let me know. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's make sure I don't mix them up with any other gummies that might be in the car. My son might sleep a little bit better on the way. We'll just say that. Here, bud, try this. It's a new one from Welch's. Oh, God, that's funny. I mean, it isn't, but it is. So I'm going to minimize this again here, and then we'll see if we can still unbury this. That's awesome. Hey, it takes time. It takes money. It takes a vehicle. And for me to do it as a single dad is just another, it's like, whew, quite a feat. But either way, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. And yeah, I wasn't sure about Indiana and those and the laws and stuff, but Illinois is right below me, and let's just say I might make a trip here and there every now and then, and they have all the CBDs and all of that stuff legalized here, but that's I don't know if that I don't know. Let's just say it doesn't work as intent, or it doesn't work. So anyway, this is a motorcycle channel. Maybe we'll have a hemp night one of these days or something. I don't know. We'll keep that for 6th channel. We can talk about all we want there. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna go keep working on getting my shit-a-lanch cleared out here. It's pretty bad, and I just spent well, for the last 2 weeks I haven't had an operable hoist. I'm sorry, not a hoist. My car hoist has worked, but my overhead door didn't. And I went to rewind the springs. Well, long story short, really long story short, I fixed my springs. Got everything ready, adjusted. After numerous attempts of trying to wind the springs, it was so hot that week. Dehydration, blah, blah, blah. I was winding them the wrong way. And I'm okay to admit it. I'm okay. Like, it's okay. I swear that's how it should work in my head. But reality is much different. Gotcha. Yeah, we are too here in Wisconsin. Why does my mic max out like that when I talk? I wonder how bad the audio is. The audio okay? Because when I look at my microphone, it goes to red sometimes. Like the whole bar goes red. And I don't think I'm talking that loud, but I did reduce it down a little bit. Yeah, it's funny, Lolly, when they legalized it in Illinois, we live really close to the border here in Wisconsin. So my mom was like, oh my gosh, the highway going to, thank you for letting me know on the audio. She's like, they're going to be running, you know, stings, and it's just going to be this big traffic highway. And my parents are all cool with that. So you're not really, what am I not really? And there's a delay, so hold on. I can't think of what I was saying. Sounds fine to me. Okay, cool. But either way, I'm getting off track here again. I like to talk about it. And let's just say I've been there a handful of times on this. There's never, ever, and nobody cares. And actually, you need to go right by a really large police station right on the way, and you're not really allowed. Okay, cool. I might bump it up just a little bit, though, just for practice. Because Derek was in here, and he gave me a couple pointers, and I need to bump my mic up to... It was up to like 6, but I'm just going to put it to 4. Okay, and then we'll see what happens there. It might be a little bit better. You're not really loud. Good, good. Don't want to blow no eardrums out. I'm playing the music that I did, I think, the other night that Frog said you really enjoyed, Lolly. So hopefully this is... it's a soundtrack from that semi-truck video I made. That I think got 300 views. Yay. Oh. Ouch. That sucks. That's so stupid. And I think about, like, yeah, if it's just so stupid. I could go on and on about it, but I think you can agree with how I feel right now and my frustrations on all how that goes. I can't think of a more financial and economically, financially beneficial, and also to the individual, very beneficial. All beneficial for everybody involved. If, you know, look at Illinois. Like Illinois is, I wonder what the numbers are. I just wonder. In Michigan too, bordering Indiana. But if you're south in Indiana, then I don't know where, like, the whole state of Illinois borders Indiana. I think you just bounce right over the border, but they're probably spread out a bit. The one in Beloit that I know of is when I was there, and I talked to one of the guys once back when it was busier, and I believe it to hold true. He said because of where it's placed there in Beloit, right off the interstate, it's like 2 hours from Chicago, hour from Madison, hour from Milwaukee, blah, blah, blah. Third busiest in the whole United States out of all names, brands, everybody. They're number 3 in the United States. And I was like, holy cow, that's crazy. I believe it. It's such a good thing for everybody. But anyway, this isn't blowing up air compressors. Oh, I appreciate that, Lolly, for being around. And me too. A lot of times, like if I have, see my mic just went max red there again. What is going on with that? It never did that the other day. Like to listen a lot and can't chance it till done. Looking at 6 years. Oh, yep. Then I'll make sure when yep, we'll roll. But what's the word? We won't be riding dirty. I won't ride dirty. Moving in 2027. Awesome. Hopefully, do you guys have any places picked out? If you don't want to talk about it here too, that's totally fine. If I could up and move from Wisconsin, I don't know where I would go. I would probably say the UP of Michigan. I mean, I'm already used to winter. I imagine their winters and summers are just a little longer and shorter than ours. A friend of mine left, retired fairly early. Why did I keep this frog? Lolly, what am I going to do with this? I think carbs, parts cleaner. You know, if you need to clean stuff and soap and water and rocks, that's a good little sifter. I'll put it in my rock room. Oh, Frog and Lolly, I don't know if you guys are into, I believe you are into gems and stones and some archaeology. If you're into spirituality and that stuff, I really think that you would appreciate that. So we can go down that road too. I'm going to start another channel, I think, for my rocks, my obsession with rocks, specifically the rocks that we have here in the driftless region, because the only other spot you can find Moki balls and rocks like we have here is in the desert. And it's only in a certain, well, I mean, I think it's like 30,000 square miles or whatever. It's a huge chunk, but it basically is like the lower southeastern part of Wisconsin. Anyway, a lot of really cool rocks here. Okay. The old Sanborn's unborn again. Reborn. It's going to have a C-section here soon. Maybe. I don't know. AI sure did a number on that thumbnail. I thought, holy cow. I gave it like 2 good sentences and a picture. Like, that's impressive. Really impressive amount of destruction. So if we can emulate any of that, I don't think we'll be able to. I honestly don't think it's going to do anything. Whoa. Uh-oh. I bumped something on my phone, and now it's playing a YouTube video, and I don't want it to get copied. Okay, cool. I shut it off. Ohio, Kentucky, if their laws change, maybe Michigan. Use it in a project in the future. Yes. Gemstones, geodes. Oh, I've got tile saws. I cut geodes if I find them here. You would not believe some of the geodes I've found in the river here, because when the glacier melted, see, like, Wisconsin isn't known for geodes, but people don't realize a ginormous glacier melted like 10 minutes from my house, and it deposited tons of little geodes everywhere, and nobody looks for them, but I do, and I find them, and I cut them open, and then I polish them on I've got a polisher and everything. I'd love to have you guys here anytime. That would be awesome. And I've got tumblers. Oh my gosh, I want to do a channel so bad on my rocks, but I figure since I do bikes and cars for a living, I might as well start there. Oh God, I could show you guys. I should do a live stream for rocks, because like I was talking to oh, I can't, I'm sorry if he's in here watching. I'm sorry. Schweppes shop. I can look, and but I'm just not gonna right now because I'm trying to think and talk. But anyway, he's like, just do whatever you want on your, like, I always thought, like, oh my gosh, if I stay, but I did do that bus video, and like I've got over 100K views on just that one bus, or the 2 bus videos, and it doesn't, and if they subscribed to me for me, then that's cool. But if they subscribe to me for bus content, then I'm never going to give them value. Like, we've got this bus, and once this bus is gone, there's no more bus. And right now, the owner of the bus is deceased. So the bus is literally up in the air, so to speak. We just need to find a buyer. I think Rob has the title, sort of, or it's one of those deals, but I want to stay focused on kind of motorcycles. But yet, if I want to do videos, like my Toyota Sienna video is going to do good. I really think it's going to, like, put me, I shouldn't say that because I thought that about a few other, but right now, if you want to do a good video topic, talk about how good old cars and keeping them is smart. That's it. And you can put a twist on it. You can talk about it mechanically. You can talk about how 16-inch tires are cheaper than 22s. You can talk about insurance rates. You can talk about replacement parts. Like, you can go down so many avenues with just that simple statement. And this Toyota Sienna of mine has been just a godsend. And to have a vehicle that's lasted 8 years, and I've done nothing but piss pound it and change oil when I feel bad, and never anything else ever. And one, okay, an alternator. My son's like, you forgot about the alternator. Okay, yes, the alternator. That's it. And where else are you going to get that value? And so I want to do a video on that, from the point of a broke ass single dad living out in the woods with a little boy, and how that value is priceless, because there's no other vehicle. Yes, there's a handful of vehicles in the world that could have delivered me that value, but not many. Let's just be honest. Love the hagstones. I want to do tumbling. Frog says Lolly's getting excited. I have a friend that did stones and such and sold them and traded. Very cool. I would love to do that. Have to go to bed, work early in the morning. Great seeing and talking to you. Have a great night. Frog's still watching and listening. Awesome. Let me Good night, Lolly. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I really appreciate it. I don't know. Again, I'm going to try to get a better. I'm just using a little webcam here, a little 180 pixelated thing from the early 90s. But thanks again. I really appreciate you. And thank you for stopping by.
Have a good day.
And let's see, what else can I do here? We'll talk rocks more and a lot more in the future because I was like,
What just happened? What just happened? No way. No way.
Have a good day.
have a good night, Lolly. Talk to you soon. Frog, thanks for hanging in there.
Hey, it's Frogzilla.
Oh, I changed Motobums. Tell me what you think about this, Frog.
It's Motobomb Virginia. It's Motobomb Virginia.
Welcome, old Mac.
Brown chicken.
Access denied.
Now, tell me something. You can't do a simple thing like chip the bacon converting. How do you expect to get through life on an 80cc dirt bike? It'll take me anywhere I need to go. Now, tell me something. You can't do a simple thing like chip the bacon converting. How do you expect to get through life on an 80cc dirt bike? It'll take me anywhere I need to go.
I love that. I can't get enough of that. I could listen to that over and over and over and over and over. And one more time right now.
Now, tell me something. You can't do a simple thing like chip the bacon converting. How do you expect to get through life on an 80cc dirt bike? It'll take me anywhere I need to go.
That's it. That's it. That's it. It's that simple. It's that simple. Just get on an 80cc dirt bike and it will take you anywhere you need to go. Let me see if I can light up some more of this. I think it's just me and Frog right now. There might be some more lurkers, but that's all good. All right, so the lighting's really bad, but that's the overhead door that I was up. That ladder is not going to it. That ladder is just way up there, and I need to hang it over here on this mezzanine on the side of this. But you ready? I don't think the world's prepared for this. Boom. Piles of shit. Gonna fit probably two cars in here. So my goal is to gut it, paint it, illuminate it nicely with all the free lighting I have, and then make this like a really cool showcase room because of the lighting I'll be able to do, because I can put lighting from up here, up there. I've got a loft up there. We also have another room in there. That's my rock room. And just, I can really get a good shot, I think. It would be a really cool shot. And really just the cherry picker and the oil bin are the only two things that I need. The rest of this is just literal clutter and garbage that I just need to scrap. It's that simple. It's just gotta happen. Just gotta happen. I used to store motorcycles up there, use a forklift to put them up, but life happened, and I don't have that many bikes anymore. So now I just filled it with stuff I find value at the dump, and then it ends up not being valuable or valuable to me at all. Oh, I gotta grab the stand. And now that the door is fixed, I got to get a truck in here. The customer has been way more than patient, and I went out to move it in today. That's what I want my whole shop to look like, is this. Just nice, semi-clean, organized, semi-organized, semi-clean, right here, like this. That's good. You know, a little pile of stuff there to sweep up, good clean floor, nothing to trip over, nothing in the way. And then that's reality. That's reality. Oh, I got that at the dump for free too, that umbrella and the light. And that light that I'm using right there. And this lift. The lady that gave me the Ninja gifted me the lift for helping her move. So being a nice person and giving and never asking, I guess does work out, because I feel like that's what I did. Oh, and I got this at the dump Saturday, Frog. I'm not in front of the chat, so if there's and look at how cool that looks against the green light. It's a Schwinn Super Sport chrome Molly Bendham frame, made in Chicago. And yeah, this, like, seamless. There's no welds. Really nice. True 10 speed. Look at that rack. Where's that style anymore? Center pole brakes. Pretty trick. All right, I got to move some lights around, and we'll see what we got to do, if we can blow this air compressor up tonight or not. I'm not worried about it. Oh, what the hell, man? I was showing all that stuff, dude. Did you see it? Because my camera doesn't look like it's moved. Oh, no. Oh, no, here I am walking around the shop showing stuff on the gimbal, and I look over and it's still showing the same screen as it has been all night. So let me go back to YouTube. Oh my gosh. Did it? Frog, it didn't show any of that, dude. Did it? I don't think it did. It didn't. I just did like a little tour of the shop. Did it show all my, like, the wall and how it shouldn't be though. It should be on it should be over here, yeah. UP. No, it didn't. It didn't. Okay, I got a glitch. We got a glitch. What do we do here? What do we do? Open up this. Open it up. Leave it open. Don't minimize it. Go back to OBS. Delete that. Create a new one. Oh. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Sweet. And it's over my ugly. Motion sickness alert. Motion sickness. now we can make this bigger. Make this bigger. Oh, turd. I wish I could figure out how to overlay the scenes. Maybe if I put this one on top of this one. Oh, look at that. I just drug it on top and now I learned something. All you got to do is just drag it. I'm telling you, OBS, for an idiot, if you're just brain dead when it comes to computers and very blocky, it works really good for me. All right, so yeah, I didn't show. I was babbling and talking, but now, so what I was saying. Okay, cool. It's working now. This is the door that was broken, and then this ladder here is an extension ladder, but it's already unextended all the way. This is its halfway point. It goes all the way up to the ceiling up there, or not right to the edge of the rafter. I'm sorry, but I keep it hung on the mezzanine. And then this is what I was going to surprise you with, because this is the room that I want to gut, paint white, maybe even do the floor. And then I got tons of lighting to put from the ceiling, and then it'd be super easy too, because upstairs is just more crap. So if I did want to keep any of this crap for any reason, I mean, like, there's some organizers there with nuts and bolts and the rear end for the RAV4, my cherry picker, and this oil thingy here. But other than that, they go in the tool room. So this is my priority, is to get rid of this shit, because there's so much junk and stuff. Like, I wanted to keep stuff for reasons, but at the end of the day, having this space and just the freedom to have room and space, like, I could empty the box truck right now and put 4 yellow Yamahas in a row. That would just blow people's minds and people would love to see it, but I can't, because I'm a hoarder and I have a problem. And I don't have a lot of foot traffic, and I do nice work, so people don't judge, like a broom laying on the floor there. But I was saying, this is what I want, and this is how I, like, for pre-dump, before working at the dump, this, just a nice clean shop, things in place, sort of. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I like to have, nothing, a lot of stuff on the floor, just clean and somewhat. But this is that super sport I was showing that didn't show. Look at that frame. Made in Chicago. Chrome Molly Bendham frame. Like, there are no... Oops. And there's a weld there. I guess you can barely see it. I don't know. Center pull brakes. Quick release wheels. Through 10 speed. Stock pedals. Look at that aftermarket, or I would assume probably Schwinn, but oh yeah, look at that. No way. Spring loaded. Get out of here. Come on. Why don't we make cool stuff anymore? I love the shifters here too. Oh, it's the same kind of tape that Ford and Stellantis use on their wiring harnesses. Pretty cool score. And there's a female version that's red and a little smaller. But we're here to blow up air compressors and make a little bit of room. So let's do that. I don't know what it's going to take. We're going to get some light on the subject. Maybe a lot of light. We'll see what happens here. Oh, and the music went away. We're about to change that. I'm going to put my mic down for a minute and chug some milk. They sure don't make them like they used to, don't they, Frog? It is a cool bike. I told Rob that if I doubt I'd get decent money on Marketplace for it, but if for some reason I did, then I'm going to sell it. But if I don't, then I'm going to give it to him because I found a really nice, I don't remember what it was. I think it's a fairly valuable bike. I mean, a couple $100 fairly, not like his GT. He's got the sickest GT. He put new tires or new tubes and rubber on it and rides it all the time on the road. And so I think if he would like to ride this one, I'd like to see him ride it. Somebody. I'd rather see him enjoy it than get $100 for it, is I guess what I'm saying. But I'd also like $100. But it's my neighbor Rob, and he's awesome and does so much for me that I'd rather just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the light's fired up good. So yeah, this air compressor works really good. I brought it home, plugged it in. It immediately started hissing, so I started looking, and I want to say that it's actually really in a weird. It's not on the bottom of the tank where you would think. So let's start it up and find out where the leak is. Maybe it is towards the bottom, but I wanted to say it was in a weird spot, like at one of the ends. So I think in order to that way, if it does, I can put the camera. I want to put the camera on it when we apply all the air at once. If I can figure out how to block things off and do stuff like that. So I'm going to plug this into the same outlet as my computer, which probably isn't a smart idea. But I know it runs. If it starts, I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic. Mute my. Oh, hey Robin, how you doing? It's an old Schwinn. Found at the dump. I'm gonna mute my mic here. Good to see you tonight. So I unmuted the mic here just so you can hear it. It's so quiet. It's really, really quiet. I don't hear it leaking. It's almost up to 30 psi. Oh yeah, it is. It's leaking. I hear it now. Right here. Right on the weld. Perfect. So, little leak there right on the weld. I'm going to grab a, I don't know. It's basically right where, I'll show you. So, it's almost like things have been hit against it. Like it was dropped, you see? And I see people, yeah, that's gravel, dust. I see people unload things at the dump, and they're not very nice. But there is you can feel the bird dropping weld, you know, like a bird poop weld. It's right by where it's leaking. So it could have been just really weak. But it goes from about here. Jeepers. It's a pretty good crack. So I think when we do it, we'll lay it on its side or something so I can get a really good picture. You know, we'll get the camera really close. I'll use a shitty camera in case stuff. I don't think it's going to do anything, though. I really don't. It'd be interesting to see because they always talk about the safety of air tanks, and it does always come on, blow off of there. Good. Little spider web. It worries me, you know, sometimes, especially when I use my cheetah blaster. I fill it up to like the red line part. It's only like 120 or something, but still. And then you grab it and put your arms around it, and you're sitting there with a ball valve while there's all that pressure right against your chest. It's like, man, you know, obviously this one here, I don't know. If it continued to build pressure, probably not gonna blow to the point of any issues, but just JB weld it. My neighbor Rob would re-weld it. Like he would get the grinder and come down with the MIG. But what I want to do is, oops, Jesus, is so this V3 here, I'll turn it on and we'll get it up to like 180, 190. But it's a big air compressor. I don't know how many gallons. Way, way, way more than what this one is. That's all I need to know. So that's my goal. We just need to figure out what we got to plug off now to make this happen and to put air in it, because I want to try to put air in it multiple. I think I can do 2 hoses really easy out of this one. So we got 2 hoses, both at the same time off a ball valve into a well, this is 6.3 SCFM at 40 psi. Let's just do a little comparison quick. I don't know why. This is such a waste of time when I have so many other things I need to do, but this has been on my mind ever since. I'm like, this thing runs so good. I need a backup air compressor. What if that V3 goes down? Well, here, I got this little V twin. But I think I'm just going to cut. There's a little weld here, 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 and here, and I could just use my plasma cutter, And then I could mount this anywhere or remount this to a couple of other really good tanks that I do have. That way, you know, we're good. So this is 2 horsepower, 6.3 CFM at 40 PSI. I think the 6.3 CFM is the important part, is what that produces, and 2 horsepower, 2 HP. How big is this tank? It can't be more than a 10 gallon, right? Do they do gallons on these? Tank gallon US 22. Wow. Okay. All right, so that's what that is. Now we'll just go over to the other compressor just to see what we're gonna inject into this little thing here all at once and see what happens. $200 max 181, and yeah, I've got the air pressure set at 180, I believe, to shut off. So that's a lot. What is this? Power 7.5, but I think it's got a different motor on it. Nope, it's a 7.5 horse. Okay. How big is the tank? Oh, there it is. Here's the 25.5 CFM. So that's about 4 times the amount, 25.5. And then how many gallons is this? Tank capacity 300? No. 80? Okay, so 80. Well, that's a little disappointing. I was kind of hoping it was bigger than that. But it does good for me. I rarely sandblast. And if I do, it keeps up good. And I change the oil on it a couple times a year. Check the air filters. Tension the belt. I don't use a ton of, just me. That small one, Frog, try 220 PSI sandblaster. That's an ideal. I had a sandblast hose bust on me in the chest. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, I've got a nice little, I don't know, little Harbor Freight sandblaster deal. It seems to work good, but Jesus, when I went to the hospital Bayside, I was shot with a shotgun. My God. You have to tell me those stories sometime. 100-pound propane tank, that would be sick. That would be. So we've got an 80-gallon air compressor, and we're going to be putting, so this one's 22 gallons. We're going to try to put, and then this one's also rated for, what's this tank rated for? Max working pressure, 120 PSI. Okay. So it's max. I wish I could double that. But it's 120, and if we put in 190 and 4 times the capacity, I don't know, it might do something to that weld, but we'll see. Yeah, Jesus, Frog, what happened there? I mean, I don't need to know about that, but might not be a story I'd want to tell. Good God. You said you were into painting and I wonder, was that like you have to sandblast stuff before you gotta paint it a lot of times? Was it water tower working? But again, you don't need to divulge if you don't want to. Either way, I'm gonna unplug the power because safety. And now I want to And I think the easiest way would be to turn the regulator all the way to max pressure. Oh, but the blow-off valve. So we want to eliminate that entirely. Where does that go into the tank? Oh, no, right there. Well, either way, we need to take... Here we go. This is a shit show already. We need to take this cover off to see what we're working with, really, is where we got to start, which wouldn't be a bad idea, because then we can check the belt condition, tension. Look at that free air hose. That came with it. I didn't have to pay extra. Free air hose. I always remember Sanborn being a kind of a good name. It's got a cool little V-twin on it. Another cool YouTube idea would be to convert one of these to a gas engine somehow, some way. Just to see how long it would or wouldn't run for. But if a dude can make a two-stroke from hardware store parts, we can make an air compressor engine go bang a couple times. All right. We've got a bolt there right under the hose, and honestly, I think we should just take the hose off if it comes off easy enough. If it doesn't, then we'll take the next easiest route, because I don't want to spend too much time on this, and this is already too much time. But it'd be fun if there's a result. Not that size. I don't think things would go flying that far that we'd need to. I mean, we'll put it outside, pretty good distance. We'll face it towards Rob's house. And yeah, go from there. Just a little residual, nothing. Just a little atmosphere happening. Okay. Probably a 1/2 inch. Made long enough ago before they, had the weird Chinese sizes. Some can be a this or some can be a that. Here. You should be over here. The blow off is good till 180 or to 180. Probably need a screw pump to get high. Yeah, I would think so. But and a concrete truck. Okay, the hose. Yeah, and you're not messing around with You're using a freaking Ingersoll Rand pull behind sandblaster with insane working pressures. All right, I'm going to mute the mic. I'm going to put on some background. All right, got the mic back on here. Wow, and then the red goes to red line, like right there, it's redlining. You guys would say if I was screaming. That's the security alarm. There's absolutely nothing there. Could be that orb though. Well, that looks like a nice, clean, much cleaner little air compressor now with all that safety guarding off of there. Look at that. Okay. So now I want to undo this pipe. Oh my God, it's going to be a lot of work. Well, I think what we should do to do it right. Dang it, there's just really no way other than it's got this. Oh no, hold on here now. Let me put some light on the subject. I think I can unspin that from that little, right? I think it'll come off. I think there's a stem there, I think. Or it'll spin out of there, either way. We'll have to take the pressure switch off for it to clear that cylinder head because that won't spin. So, but if we can, I mean, it's just a couple, it's not much, right? It's not much. We can do this. I just wanted it to be super easy. But nothing is ever, so I should have known better. We just unspin that. We'll take off our little hoses first. What we need to though, I'm not an air compressor disassembler. So it's pretty simple though. 2 aluminum tubes, a flathead screw. Like here I am bitching about like the simplest stuff ever, but have a good night, Robin. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna set the mic down quick, Frog. Actually, I'm gonna run outside for just a minute. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Have a good night, Robin. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Frog, if you're still there, hope you're doing good. Thanks for hanging in there. I got to try to get a hold of Go Fast yet. I spaced out getting a hold of him today. I had just been so busy with my door breaking. And I got to just, there's only so much time in a day. And I try to make time for everyone. But sometimes things just happen, and not that anybody's more important than this, but I feel like showing up and practicing and doing things like this will just only make it easier, better, help grow, and ultimately get people to know me. Obviously with live streams, it's going to take a lot longer to grow. If I just use this time to focus on a video, I could probably hit that 1K really quick, but I don't have that time. So this is kind of fun for me. It's a fun way to not do a video, but yet be creative and express me, and maybe bring value to a viewer or two in some way, shape, or form. Thanks a lot, Frogman. Much love. If nothing else, if I can just get this apart and get it set up, so we can, I'd like to do it on Moto. I go on Moto's channel every Thursday. Be on there tomorrow. And I think that'd be kind of fun. I think everybody on that channel, it might be nothing, you know. And in that case, I should put it over in the oh my gosh, listen to me. My riding area, and shoot it with a 30-06 or something, but I don't think you can do that anymore on the tubies. I don't know if I can say that word. You can say that, because you can say that word. Totally do your thing. I agree. Honestly, I love making videos, but at the same time, like, I'm not kidding you, dude, that semi video, probably 20 hours. The SV1000 video, dude, I'm not kidding you. I had at least 60 hours in that with all the little cuts, trying to get this right and that right, and it's still shit. It's still shit. But it's better than the first batch of shit, you know, and that's the cool thing about this, is every video I try to learn a little something on and improve and grow just a little bit. And ultimately, what we're all looking for as a viewer is value. And as much as we like you or you like me, and we want to support each other, it sure makes it watching the video a lot more enjoyable if you can find value in it. Or bring the viewer value. And not every viewer is looking, you know, my son is not going to watch, what in the heck am I doing here? Oh, I'm unscrewing the switch. He's not going to watch my SV1000 video and find it valuable. But somebody who bought one might find a few parts of it valuable, and that's all that matters, you know? And again, people are going to, you know, there's a lot more Chevy half-tons out there than there are Sanborn air compressors. So obviously one is going to do better than the other, even if one sucks and one's done really good. You know, and that's kind of where my rocks come in, is like, that's a pretty niche topic. And, You know, I've watched a lot of people in the rock sector do really good. So maybe I just do it and do my thing, and I'll do better than all of them. Who knows? But you don't know if you don't try, and you got to keep trying and practicing. We get better as we go along. Totally. And if you're not, you should adjust something, or yeah, keep doing it. Because you know, I watch the MMA Guru all the time, and man, how is this gonna work? I just don't see it, but I'll get this cover off and then maybe I'll see it. Let's do that. Because I know what's under that cover. I just replaced one. But anyway, the Guru, there's a dude that just put a really kick-ass documentary out today. It's about an hour and 45 minutes long. I watched the whole thing, and you know, he started out because he was sick of his job. There we go. And every night he loved MMA, so he'd come home and do his live streams and stuff, but nobody would watch. And over time, I have to disassemble more stuff. I don't want to take this all apart. It's only 8 bolts though. Should I just do that? Oh, then I could hook a weed whacker engine up to this. That's what I'd love to do, is have like a little weed whacker, or 2 weed whackers, or just a little single 4-stroke, something gas powered to power this. And then I could put it on my vertical air compressor. Yep, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to just unbolt it. Screw it. We'll just be careful, and all this stuff can be reused easy. All right, so more 1/2 inchers. A little cricket right there. Oops, I thought I undid that one, but guess we didn't. Oh, so I was going to say earlier, as I went to go move these trucks outside, because I really got to get this one truck done, like, big time. And there's a mama kitty with a couple other little bitty kitties underneath of it. And so when me and my son got home from running errands and doing a bunch of stuff tonight, I didn't move them, and I should have probably done that instead of this. But I look at this as kind of a little igniter to help fuel my cleansing of the other side of the shop, because boy, oh boy, does that need to be flushed like a toilet. Come on. There. Oh, wow. That is super light. Super light. Good compression, too. That's kind of neat looking. I like B-twins. That's like almost just a darn nice little, what do you call it? That'd look good just on your desk. That's pretty cool. Almost kind of looks like a spark plug wire or something. That is, I love that. Anyway, blowing up air tanks. I'll take the electric motor off. That and time, like I gotta figure out a better time when to go live. There's only so many hours in a day, and we can only allow so much time in a day, and like you get an audience for a certain time, I get it, but for me as a single dad, dude, it's so impossible. And dudettes, whoever's out there, would be a great engine for a great motor for a rock tumbler, a big rock tumbler maybe. Probably suck a lot of energy though. I've got a really cool, what do you call it? A gyroscope from a exercise bike. So it's a big weight and a wheel. And I think that if I can get that spinning with a super efficient tiny motor, because I was tumbling 6 barrels of rocks off of a tiny little 12 volt, like half amp RC car, like really tiny little electric motor. Come on. Just kidding. Always make sure it's unplugged first. Lightning strike. That's, yeah, right. I kind of like this background music. This song is kind of lightning as well. I was just gonna say, man, I like this song for just a good background. Like, I'm not into big techno beats and house music, but that's pretty good. Right now, it ought to just come right out of there. Eh? Perfect. Ooh, I like this too. Please. Hey, thanks, Frog. I appreciate that. I'm going to bump the background music up just a little bit in volume. Hopefully it doesn't wake up Lolly. All right. Now, we just need to get something in there, which should be easy enough, because I've got this right here. We're going to rob Peter to pay Paul. We do that from time to time around these parts, and I'm kind of sick of it financially, but parts wise and stuff, you got to do what you got to do. Oh, nice. It came loose. Oh, and so I was going to say about the Sienna is I'm supposed to be getting my new van tomorrow. And I'm getting it the same way I got the last one 8 years ago. And that's free. And mine is a 2006 with the 3.3. And this will be a 2010 with the 3.5 Ripper. Screamer. Really good engine too. My timing belt is way overdue to be replaced, so this one has chains, but it's really high mileage too, so I don't know, we'll have to see. But it's a newer body, rust free, and mine is, I can't hoist my van anymore. It's too rusted out. I can't get my arms under it in any way. And at that point, like, you gotta draw the line. It's got a belt. The tires are not bald, but now you say, well, how are you going to get air in it? I don't quite know, but I think there's going to be other ways here when we lay it over. Make sure that, oh yeah, that'll work out. Okay. Now I know there's a fitting underneath. There's this one here. I thought there'd be a tank drain. Oh yeah, there is. So convenient too. Oh my gosh, Frog. And all you thousands of viewers. All thousands of yous. I wonder if there's a hole underneath this pad. Nope. So there's a fitting right here I could put a nipple on. My God, why? Okay, I'm gonna screw it. We're cutting it. I'm done. We're done. We're done. Boy, what would be the fastest way? What would be the fastest way to cut this? Cut up. Is that Rob getting home right now? Did it? I think my neighbor Rob's coming home right now. Well, I'm gonna hold the mic outside. Did you hear that? I just held the mic outside. Yeah, I was thinking the cutting wheel or my plasma cutter is really, really quick too. He's still revving his bike up. That's hilarious. It's, what is it, 12:08. And he's getting home. Well, I gotta get to bed too. I gotta get up in 6 hours, but So I'm gonna put the belt over here by the motor. Yes, those switches come in handy for sure. I'll definitely, and same with that motor. I don't know, my compressor, I don't want to knock on wood. What's system right here? It's pretty darn reliable. Well, you know what, Frog, I'm gonna do that. Since we need to get the air hoses out anyway, we're just gonna fire up the old air compressor. Oh, I actually have a grinding wheel right here that I loaned to my neighbor. I could use that. I prefer air. I love air. I don't know why, but I just like air. We'll fire up the big boy over there. You can hear it is a better option. Yeah, it probably is, but then I don't know. Oh, it is right here. Let me see where my welding helmet is. It might be just as quick because the air's got to build up pressure. So we'll see if I can do this in time. Uh-oh, now I hear somebody else. Is that Rob coming back? Oh my God, what is he doing? Maybe he's putting on a show. Oh, I wonder if that was Johan. That doesn't sound like his bike. Hold on, I'm gonna look down the road here. Somebody gave him a ride home. Nobody gives Rob's ride home, but maybe. Heck. That's so weird. Could have been Underwood. They could have went for a ride. I don't know. You never know, but I know one thing is that he's always sober. Fired up, I'm working on it. Yep, I keep getting distracted by neighbor Rob. We're working on it here. The air compressor's running. If nothing else, that'll be good pressure for in the AM, but we're gonna get everything set up and ready to go. It's supposed to rain too. Tonight, tomorrow, I think. I should probably put new tip on this thing soon. Okay, let's see if I can beat the pressure. Either way, I'm going to have to get the grinder out to just get a little, maybe I won't, but yeah, to get a little bare metal. I'll mute the mic here for a minute. Mute going mited. All right, we're back. Back and see again, when I start talking, my mic just goes red max. Red max again, right there. It's maxed out red. Here we go. That makes fast work of it. Yes, they do. Freaking love these things. This was the best. Trying to find the power switch for it. The best money I've ever probably spent on a Chinese tool was this plasma cutter, and it probably would have went a lot faster if it had a new tip. But that's some thick ass metal, dude. That's like 1/4 inch, and this is pre-China, so I think it was made. Oh, and there's the hole right there. Which kind of sucks that it's that big. I don't know if that's going to explode or not. And guess all we can do is try, and if we fail, then hey, at least I stripped it down and got the freaking cool little V-twin off of it. I love that thing. We need to make it run on gas. Not it, but have a gas engine hooked up to it outside or something, just pumping air. Funny little air compressor story. Right? I mean, I wouldn't think it'd need to be much thicker than 1/4, but like, I don't know. Here's my cell phone. A whatever. I mean, that's... Oh shit, it's raining. Uh-oh, I got bikes outside. I gotta go push some bikes in. Shit. And Rob's more too. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. It's raining pretty hard. And all I gotta do now, Frog, is hook a hose up to this. And yeah, we're gonna blow this up in the morning on Moto's channel. I don't know if he's about that or not, but if not, then we'll do a live afterwards. But we'll just see. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Hope you have a good night. We'll talk soon. Oh, is my camera? See, now this camera quit working. So, appreciate you, everybody. Yep, got to go get the bikes. Have a good night.